When two fire signs collide, the result is never subtle. It's either a pleasant, sustained firework or an uncontrolled fire that eventually consumes itself. Today, we're decoding the specific chemistry between the Aries Ram and the Sagittarius Archer, a pairing that promises high-stakes passion and a shared hunger for life. Aries, the first zodiac sign, ruled by Mars, the planet of action, is defined by boldness and a pioneering spirit. Sagittarius, the ninth sign, ruled by Jupiter, seeks optimism and freedom. Though on different wavelengths, they share one core engine, elemental fire. Because of that shared element, the initial attraction is usually magnetic. They recognize a mirror of their own energy in the other, resulting in an immediate connection built on a mutual zest for excitement. But while that initial spark is effortless, a question remains. Can a relationship built on the need for constant independence survive the complex day-to-day work of true intimacy? When these two align, the momentum is staggering. They move through life at a pace most other signs can't match, pursuing goals and experiences with high energy and zero hesitation. Their romantic philosophy is built on impulse. They both value adventure over stability, and they give each other the absolute freedom to chase their individual passions without the usual restrictions of a traditional partnership. Aries provides the raw spontaneity that gets the relationship moving, while Sagittarius adds a philosophical perspective and a wide-eyed optimism that keeps the horizon expanding. That shared intensity is perhaps most visible in their physical connection. Sexually, Aries and Sagittarius are a feisty pair, defined by an intense, deeply physical chemistry. Their mutual desire for exploration makes the partnership naturally complementary. Both are focused on satisfaction and new experiences, ensuring the physical side of the relationship rarely grows stale. A shift in tone. This makes them an unstoppable power couple when chasing external goals. However, a lasting union requires a shift in focus, from looking outward at the world to looking inward at each other. The friction begins when the adventures pause and the relationship demands emotional depth. That's when the smoke starts to obscure the initial brightness. The root of the disconnect is that both signs prioritize outward action and experience. They are built for movement, not necessarily for the quiet introspection required to navigate complex feelings. Consequently, they often show a lack of deep emotional sensitivity. Without a conscious effort to slow down, they struggle to connect on a level that exists beneath the surface of their shared activities. This triggers a structural conflict over dominance. Aries has an intense need for authority, becoming heavy-handed to direct the relationship. For Sagittarius, that pressure is a deal-breaker. It triggers a demand for absolute freedom, pushing back violently against Aries' attempts at control. Ultimately, their greatest shared strength, that fierce independence, becomes their most dangerous vulnerability when they attempt to build a foundation of deep emotional trust. To prevent their shared fire from burning itself out, these signs must bridge the emotional gap. This requires a conscious effort to replace the power struggle with mutual respect. Aries must learn to appreciate Sagittarius' philosophical nature. That means supporting the Archer's need to explore new ideas and perspectives without trying to own or control the outcome. On the other side, Sagittarius needs to respect Aries' boldness and determination. They have to see Aries' intensity as a strength to be valued rather than a cage to be escaped. When they do that work, the Aries-Sagittarius pairing becomes a formidable, physically passionate match. It is a relationship that can go the distance if they prioritize emotional understanding as much as they prioritize adventure. But remember, these insights are based solely on sun signs. To see the full picture of any relationship, you have to analyze the complete birth charts of both individuals. The Aries-Sagittarius flame is intense, but with the right care, it's a fire worth tending. Visit Zodiacreads to decode your own birth chart and simplify your astrological journey.